I was recently asked how I blur text on my art journal pages. So I'm in Photoshop, and there are a couple different ways that I do it. So I have my journal page up, and I can go up to the Smudge tool, which looks like a little finger here, and sometimes it's hidden under the thing that looks like a raindrop, the blur tool, which you can also use. I just prefer the Smudge tool, but what the Smudge tool literally does, it allows you to smudge, and I like to move in a sort of a round motion. But if you look up here, you can see that you can change the strength of it. So it's at 50% right now. I could change it all the way to 88%, and that will make the smudge be different than it is otherwise. Okay. The other tool that I like to use sometimes when I have a ton of stuff, and this would take a really long time, is I use this little lasso tool, which again, there are several options under here. There's the lasso tool, the polygonal lasso tool, I probably pronounced that wrong, and the magnetic lasso tool. And I just use the regular lasso tool. And what that does is it allows me to select a certain area. So I'm just taking my mouse and selecting an area. And you can see that flashing line of marching ants, as they say. So now this whole area is selected. So if I wanted to cover a big area, like let's say for whatever reason I wanted to blur everything on this side, the smudge tool would take forever. So I've now selected it all, and then I'm going to go up to filters, and there's a one filter called blur, and my favorite blur is one called Gaussian blur. Again, probably pronouncing it wrong. But you can get a preview in here, and you can decide how much you're going to blur it. So you see it becomes a big gray blob, or you can just blur it a little bit so people can't read it, but they can still see what's back there. And then when you hit OK, you can see there it is, completely and totally unblurred. And then you just deselect, which I'm on a Mac, so it's Command D. And now I have my blurred page. So there you go. Two different ways of blurring your journaling to be able to share your pages, but keep your thoughts private.